What's up, guys? I decided I'm gonna do another Starfield video for you, and I appreciate the 2 commenters that did comment on my last video. It actually inspired me to go ahead and release this one and kind of vent and get some things off my chest. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I am a Bethesda, Softworks, and ZeniMax Studios fan. Like, I adore the entire series of TES, the Elder Scrolls, and you'll often hear me say ESO, TES, and ZOS. ZOS is ZeniMax Online, then there's ZeniMax, and then there's Bethesda. TES is the Elder Scrolls, ESO is Elder Scrolls Online. And which I've also played Oblivion, Skyrim. I've beat Oblivion like to the T, like all miscellaneous, everything's covered, everything maxed out. Maybe 4 or 5 times in my lifetime now, in which the first time I did it, that console, because like I said, I'm an adult these days for some reason, Bethesda, that's one of my complaints to you. I'm not a kid anymore, so, you know, like, I want to play your games. But my issue with y'all is that you play too much. You play with your own lore, and that bothers me. Even the things in Starfield, I feel like those things are very disassociated. There is no rhyme or reason. It's just the way it is. And I get it. It's the unsettled and settled systems. Not much is settled. But you guys have to come out with DLCs, and you have to do it immediately. I mean, we need way more content and substance in 1,000 planets. Which I have traversed 1,000 planets. And I have to say, I don't like that you guys simulated all of these planets. It bugs me that I walk onto a planet and I find caves to be completely useless. Structures, I only go up to structures if I want to find pirates, spacers, elliptic or ecliptic. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong. If I want to find them, I go up there and then I farm for like weapons. You know what I'm saying? And spacesuits and helmets. Anything they might have on them. But I'm finding that some of my perks don't even work. Like they said with one perk I should be able to pick up more med packs. It's not like Fallout. Like I'm really not getting the med packs. Like I'm killing the humans that it says will have the med packs on them, and it's just not working for me. Another time, the other night, I literally was playing and I had just farmed an entire planet with excess of fauna and flora, as well as resources. And tell me why when I got back to my ship, I didn't have a ladder to get in. What are we gonna do, Bethesda? Like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna fix that? And the reason I like giving you my gameplay and not like playing live for you, one, I don't have a way to play live for you guys yet. And when I figure that out, I can't wait to like talk to you directly and give you my thoughts directly when I'm on the game. But without it being in front of me, I'm just giving you, you know, what I feel. And genuinely, Bethesda, I feel like you've kind of fucked up. And even though I'm enjoying the game, another thing that I face is having to repeat things unintentionally. So I talked to you guys and told you about disabling your autosaves as soon as possible. I mean, like the second you make your character and you're through the main quest, fucking cut those shits off. Like, cut it off before then. Honestly, cut it off the second you get into your character, after you do customization, because every door, every jump drive, every wait, every sleep, rest, you have people that are XP farming. This is another thing, they're XP farming and they're resting. And they might not know that their saves are contributing to the glitchiness of the game, but that's a fact. And another thing, why the hell is we only got like 235 encumbrance at max 4 tiers? Like, shouldn't I be able to carry like my cargo? No? And I get, you know, maxing out the cargo on the ship, but guys, I've only figured out how to build up to 9,000 cargo on my ship. And I don't even remember where. It might be the Teo where I found those cargo bays where it's like an entire big bay, versus the little small ones that you can build up. And I guess again at that place, the mechanics, I'm not complaining. I like the game, but I'm just saying, like, we got some things that we got to work on, because when the game starts glitching like that, it completely cuts off, guys. Like, it cuts off. And I'm enjoying the game. Like, I was just, and then again, let's get back to the overencumbrance and get to other stuff. The over encumbrance is an issue because it's just so little. Like, you get so little for the 4th tier. That's 4 skills, 4 levels. That's somewhere else I could put stuff. If I was going to be over encumbered and losing my oxygen, O2, all that stuff anyways. Now, I will say I'm appreciative of the periodic table. I did not know my periodic table. I am a decade out of high school, and I did not know my periodic table. After playing this game, my periodic table. And I would recommend, honestly, like, if you're a kid, like, if I was 13 years old right now, you would have to, you know, literacy is important. You'd have to know how to read, but I would give this to my kid. Like, my kids watch me play Starfield, and they get so annoyed when I start getting educational with them and we start going over all the different resources that are on the planets. And I love that. I love that it gives you that information and that knowledge. Like, that's a bonus. If I could have had that at 13, I'm telling you, my chemistry teacher would have loved me in high school. By the time I got to high school, I would have been blitzing it. Like, I honestly think that this should have been brought out in reverse. I think Oblivion should have been brought out now. Unpopular opinion, I think Oblivion would have made hella right now. And implement that 2-hand from Skyrim. See, might have been working on the wrong game for 25 years. That's what I think happened here. And I think Todd has overextended himself because Zoss is out of control. Like, they're making up shit. And I'm a lore, like, freak, man. I'm not going to say I'm a lore master, but like I said, I could smell that game guide. Okay? That means that gives me fond memories. All right? I can smell it like the aromatics coming off of a goddamn mint leaf that you about to put in the drink in the bar. Like, I can smell the fresh book coming out of GameStop. Where are your game guides? That's like the thing that's bothering me is I feel like, you know, Todd is missing the mark with the vibe. The big thing in all his games, even Blades, if you guys have played on iOS Blades, which is pretty fucking dope, it gives you the backstory of the Blade. And you get to play and understand what was, you know, like the parts that was missing from Oblivion and Skyrim. And ESO also gives a lot of brilliant information, but that's extremely why I'm frustrated. Because how are you going to sit here and make up lore and think I'm going to be okay? Like I said, Hamuris Mora, that was very mending. And they totally changed my mind about that Daedric Prince. Because at first, I was like, you wouldn't want to come here. Because we went there in Skyrim. And Soulsum was hard, Soulsum, however you say it, that was hard. And when they said that, you know, it was going to be combined kind of like with Morrowind, it was going to have those vibes to it, I was just like, this sounds really difficult. But I was like, I do have over 1,000, whatever it is, CP. I don't remember, because like I don't get on ESO anymore. I'm boycotting you guys, honestly, till you come up with, I want to be able to traverse the Shivering Isles. You guys, that's Sheogorath. That's my favorite god. Like, my prince, you feel me? And I don't want the new Sheogorath. I want the old Sheogorath. I want the Juggalat Sheogorath. I don't want the new stuff. And I'm sorry for coming out like that, but like genuinely, I'm tired of making up stuff. I noticed that it was a card game. That's why I say it was very promotional what they did with the ESO, and I feel like Starfield is taking that same direction. This is all about money. This is all about money. And Todd know how to make some money. I mean, 10 million people played the game. Now, GTA, let's keep it real. GTA was 43 million likes on their Twitter right now, or more. It's probably done gone up to 50 million by now. So GTA is that game. They're obviously doing something right. You know what I'm saying? But I think Bethesda needs to learn from these other studios, because yeah, I can see Apex and all of that in Starfield. But the problem is, where is the story substance? Like, where's the substance? Like, when I'm finding these abandoned ships and stuff, because the way y'all have it set up, some people might just blow shit up. You feel me? Like, they're not even thinking twice about, like, oh, this might be something I can explore. They're thinking, that's a pirate ship. Blow that shit up. Like, they're not even thinking. And that's the problem with giving people too much freedom and not enough I don't know, coaching behind it. Like, I just feel like there was a lot more to implement. And yes, I like, bro, I'm pushing 300 plus hours in this goddamn game. I feel like I can speak on it. Starfield is taking a business approach, and you do not need to take a business approach with this, Todd. You need to get back to your vibes. Y'all need to get a game guide together. You know, this is not Elden Ring, bro. It does not work that way. This is clearly a Bethesda game, and I need you guys to take it seriously. Talking to you, Todd. talking to you. All right, peace out, guys.